Good Wednesday morning, everybody. It's our Wednesday morning show sponsored by HB Neal Construction. Let's go ahead and dive in. We've got lots to talk about this morning. Thanks to our sponsor of Switch Electric, we can show you it's getting pretty active on radar, especially from Katy, Woodlands, Conroe. Heaviest right now is towards the Livingston region. This is moving off towards the northeast. We're not seeing this really get into our northern counties and parishes like Jasper County and Leesville, but it's slowly making its way. We'll kind of see this off and on showers or this off and on coverage of the downpours really later this morning. Really isolated, somewhat scattered, but we're going to start getting more active as we get later into the afternoon. Temperatures already further to the west is already into the mid 70s, but across the board we really kind of vary from the low to mid 70s. Very warm, very mild, but some changes are on the way thanks to our sponsor of Neutron Electrical Services showing us how warm it is this morning. Feels like spring. We've got the dry line out there in central Texas. Cold front is going to make its way. We won't see that until later this evening, but that is making it for pretty active across the Lone Star State. College Station, Austin, all the way up into East Texas, really active with showers and thunderstorms. We'll start seeing that activity getting into our region really later this afternoon, especially this evening. This brings us to our Modern Concrete sponsor for the construction and outdoors. We've got 30 to 40% coverage for some showers, possibly a couple isolated thunderstorms now until really the lunchtime hour. But then things change once we get into the afternoon. We start getting to that 60 to 70% coverage, really 2, 3, 4 p.m. And then later this evening, that's when we get to that 80 to 90% coverage. So really coverage starts picking up the more we get into the day. Just not the prettiest day. We're going to have breezy conditions, 25 to 35 mile per hour winds out of the south. Keep that in mind with the chance for some passing showers and thunderstorms, but we really see that coverage increase later on today, especially this evening. Once we get through today, we really dry out Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then just low coverage on Sunday. That's cold front number 2 that's going to be moving in. But after today, rain chances or rainfall outlook is actually pretty low. We're mostly dry once we get through with today's rain. Let's take a look. We've got a really large area. This expands all of southeast Texas, getting into East Texas, but look how far northeast this goes. We've got a cold front that has the moisture, has the energy, really large risk for severe thunderstorms. And if we zoom in here locally, all of southeast Texas and all of Louisiana has a slight risk. This is a level 2 out of 5. The potential, this is a small risk for the potential for strong damaging winds, large hail, and even a risk for isolated tornadoes. So let's kind of put this in motion. We know we've got the isolated scattered showers and downpours right now. Very, very low odds this does hit everybody. It's very scattered. Coverage doesn't pick up until we get to this afternoon. So let's go ahead and lay that outlook out to kind of make this, all make sense. So here we are, level 2 in the yellow shaded region. All of our region is in it. You can see a pretty strong line of thunderstorms is going to develop out towards the west, just west of Sugar Land, moving into the College Station region around 1, 2 p.m. Again, we'll watch for the potential for some of these storms to be strong, severe. Strong damaging winds, chance for hail, and maybe even isolated tornado. This continues moving eastward. By 4 or 5 p.m. we start getting this into our northern counties and parishes, but notice, start getting more activities in parts of Beaumont and Lake Charles. As the evening goes on, we continue to see the coverage picks up. So we'll see that a first half of it will go through southwest Louisiana about 5, 6, 7 p.m. That continues moving eastward, but look on the backhand side, we still have showers and thunderstorms ongoing in Woodlands. This finally starts moving towards Liberty, getting into Beaumont around 8, 9 p.m. tonight. So really, in other words, the kind of rough ETA, because we have somewhat rounds of these showers and thunderstorms, but a rough ETA is around 4 p.m. this evening or this afternoon, all the way to around 10 p.m. is when we see the heaviest of this. So once we get to 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at midnight, this is all east of our area, moving out of southwest Louisiana, moving into Lafayette. Cooler and drier air moves in. We see the outlook gone. We see the storms gone. Thursday, we've got lots of sunshine as we get through really the morning time hours. We'll have the clouds in the morning, but those clouds really push off the coast once we get to around 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, and a really nice Thursday and Friday is in store for us. We just got to get through later this afternoon and evening. Good portion of the region, a half an inch seems definitely likely, but some of these isolated spots where we could see stronger storms, you can get up to 1 to 2 inches of rain. Wouldn't rule out the chance for 3 inches, about a half an inch to 1 to 2 inches definitely seems pretty possible, if not likely, later on this evening. You can see that their highs later today mainly going to be into the low 80s. I don't think we'll see the mid 80s because of the cloud cover and the breezy conditions. But as we get later on this afternoon and evening, that's when we get to that 80 to 90% coverage. And then overnight tonight, look, we're talking 40s far to the north. Big change all the way from Houston, Beaumont, Lake Charles down into the low to mid 50s. Even the coast will be in the 50s. This is mainly overnight tonight, getting into Thursday morning. And look at the next 7 days for Southeast Texas. After today, pretty nice. Thursday and Friday, breezy. But we just got to get through with the 90% coverage later on this afternoon and evening. And then really nice forecast Thursday and Friday. Warm a little bit this weekend, spring-like, but another cold front comes in. Look at the highs Monday and Tuesday, back into the 60s. Overnight lows into the 40s, even into the low 40s. Coming in on Tuesday morning. Same thing for Southwest Louisiana. Gets pretty busy later on this afternoon into the evening. But after that front, a really nice Thursday and Friday. Saturday and Sunday, not too bad. But cold front number 2 is on the way Sunday evening. Highs are back into the low 60s Monday and Tuesday with those overnight lows in the 50s and likely into the low 40s coming in on Tuesday morning. Good time to go download the free Gulf Coast Weather Solution app. We're talking about storms later on this afternoon and with the potential for strong to severe. So a good time to go download this app. Gives you all the watches and the warnings that you need. We're going to keep you guys updated throughout the day on Facebook, especially on YouTube and this app as well too. And we possibly could have live coverage later this evening and tonight if things do get pretty rowdy. That's it for our Wednesday morning show. Thanks for tuning in. We'll have more updates throughout the day, but I will see y'all again Thursday morning. Other than that, y'all have a good Wednesday. Stay dry, and we'll have more information throughout the day today.
Gulf Coast Weather Solutions is sponsored by
At Gulf Coast Weather Solutions, we focus on delivering reliable weather forecasts. Our new app provides reliable weather updates and alerts no matter where you are. With real-time weather alerts and warnings, you can stay informed and prepared wherever you go. Download the Gulf Coast Weather Solutions app today on the App Store and Google Play and stay connected no matter where you are.